Every day you wake up, there is a new canvas for you, and you can paint whatever your little heart desires. When you know your purpose, life just starts to work for you. Stop trying to please everybody. Just hit the record button. Hey guys, Angel here. Super excited about today's video. Today I want to talk about women who think they need a man in order to be happy, or women that are waiting for this man to make them happy. And I want to say to you, if you are a woman and you think a man is going to make you happy, or you think that once you're married you're going to be happy, I want you to stop doing that. Stop waiting for a man to make you happy. It's not fair. It's not fair to put that much pressure on another person. Your happiness has to come from within yourself. To say that, God, or to even wish that silently, because some of us don't verbalize, I want a man to make me happy, but sometimes that's our inner conversation when we're around our girlfriends, or when we see all these pictures of all these people, or all these married couples, and if you're single, you're like, oh, I wish I was happy like that. Number one, you don't know if those people are happy that you're looking at. That's number one. And number two, and if they are happy, here's the thing. If they are a happy couple and you're admiring them, understand that they are putting in a whole lot of work. Just having this man, this guy standing next to you that you can say is your husband, is your man, does not make you happy. And oh my goodness, like I did this years ago. My husband, like I said in the beginning of our marriage, it was crazy. I didn't know who I was, and it was just bananas. I put so much weight on him and so much pressure on him to make me happy. And this man tried everything to make me happy, but nothing would work because I wasn't happy with myself. So there was no way that he could make me happy. I didn't even know who I was. So how could he know who I was when I didn't know who I was? And oh, it was just a mess. So anyway, so what I want to share with you guys, I don't want to just talk about the problem. I'm not a problem talker. I'm a problem solver. So what I want to share with you guys are some extremely, I'm telling you ladies, if you get this, you will get your man. I want to share with you a couple tips, and I also want to share with you, oh my God, this is Dr. Mike Murdock. This man is like my white father. I love me some Dr. Mike Murdock. If you don't know who he is, you need to like Google him, get acquainted with him. This book is the Proverbs 31 Woman. So I want to share with you guys some tips out of this book, but I also want to share with you some tips on what you can do right now to, like people say, you know, the happiness comes from within, but we don't know how to do it. Like, how do I become happy with myself when I've never been taught? So that's what I want to do. I want to teach you guys how to get to know yourself. So the first thing you have to do is recognize where you are. Where are you? Are you single and hating it? Are you single and loving it? If you're single and loving it, honey, this video is not for you. You got it going on, and do a video for the other women. But if you are single and you're not happy about it, or you're in a relationship, and most women get themselves stuck in this relationship right here. Well, I know he's not the one, or I know he's not everything that I really want, or he doesn't have all the things that I really want in a man, but at least he doesn't yell at me. At least he doesn't disrespect me. At least he helps me pay some of my bills. At least he accepts my children. At least he doesn't, I don't know, have all these other girls on the side, and at least he compliments me every now and again. And like, and so you settle for this man knowing that he's not the one, because ladies, we know deep down in our gut, we have a peace about things in our life. And we know if we are with this man and he is not the right one, we know it. And I want to share something that I thought was so freaking powerful that I was watching. Love me some Steve Harvey too. Steve Harvey said, and I believe he quoted it from his book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. I didn't read that book, but I believe it was a quote from that book. And he said that you know the man is not for you when he won't change for you. If there are some things that bother you about him and you've brought it up to him and he's like, well, you know, this how I am. This is just the way I've always been. This is how things are. He is not the second thing that I would suggest that you do is to pray about it. Not pray about the situation that you're in. Not pray, Lord, please make him the man, the one that you're with. Not pray about that. But if you know you're in that relationship and you need to end it, pray that God would give you the strength that you need to walk away. Give you the strength and the comfort that you're going to need to depart from this relationship, however long you've been dealing with it, but you've been waiting for things to change. And it's not easy to leave a relationship. I'm not going to say just like call them and say I'm done, unless you can, and move on with your life. But ask God to help you. So often we don't realize that, yes, things can be challenging in our life, but if we pray and ask God to help us through these things, God will give us an ease and a peace. And it's very possible, and this has happened to me before, like praying like, God, help me, please get this person out of my life. And then the next couple of days, you realize that you don't even have the urge to call this person. You don't have the urge to see what they're doing. Just, so ask God, ask God for help to get you through that. And the third thing that I would suggest you do is to deal with being afraid of being alone. So many women are afraid to be alone. Deal with that. Be alone. Take yourself out to the movies. Take yourself out to lunch. Light some candles in your house. Literally, like, make love to yourself. Like, be amazed at yourself. Give yourself a nice shower and exfoliate your skin. Like, you have to, if you don't like being alone, get this, ladies. Get this. I want you to get this. If you don't like being alone, 9 times out of 10, you don't like who you have become. So don't expect a good man to want to come and be with you. And you don't even like who you are. I hope you get that. If there's somebody that that doesn't like themselves, like, why would somebody want to come and be around somebody that doesn't like themselves? If you don't like yourself, what makes you think other people are going to like you? Because if you don't like yourself, 9 times out of 10, you talk bad about yourself. You say, oh my God, I'm so fat. Oh my God, I can't lose weight, or just whatever. Oh my God, I'm this, and oh my God, I'm that. Excuse me. And a great person doesn't want to sit around that kind of conversation. So you got to get to know you. This is where the work comes in the being alone part. You got to get to know you. You have to spend that time with yourself. You have to journal. You have to take bubble baths. I'm telling you guys, I did this. This is how I got to know me. I would sit with myself. I would light candles. I would journal my thoughts. I would read books. I would take long baths and bubble baths and do this several times a week. And I would take myself out to lunch. And I'm a married woman, and I would go out to lunch because I needed to date myself. I needed to find out who I was so I could introduce myself to my husband so we could become whole, because I didn't know who I was. You have to date yourself. Oh my God, that is so important. That third piece, stop being afraid of being alone. Because you're thinking that, or you're being alone with you when you get to know you and you know what excites you. Being alone will be like so exciting. Like, I used to hate when my husband would say, oh, I'm going fishing today. And I'm sitting there with nothing to do. Like, well, what about me? What am I going to do? And oh my God, like, get a life. That's what you're going to do. But now it's like my husband loves to play golf, and I love for him to go play golf. Why? Because I like me. I like my alone time. I can do whatever I want. I can have the remote if I want. I can sit on the computer for hours and hours and hours and not feel like, okay, it's time to get off stop working and go be with my husband or whatever. I can have that time by myself because I like myself today. And those are the 3 things that I'm going to say right now in this video. I didn't even really prepare for this. Sometimes I prepare for videos, sometimes I don't, but it was just like so on my heart. But I really want to get to this book. Oh my God, I want to get to this book so much and share with you, ladies, who you have to become in order to attract the right man that God has for you in your life. Guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to put together something, whatever. I'll see you guys in the next video with more of this. Love you guys.